And we are live.
All right. We are live.
Welcome, everybody. I'm working on chat here still.
Oh, I see some people. We got Tommy up in here. We got.
I want to let me adjust that.
Oh, let me mute that.
Just.
There we go. That's better.
All right, put it down here and then.
Oh, so far I see
There we
Jess,
go.
Crystal, Tommy.
Microsoft account problem. We need to fix your account. Whatever. We'll fix that later. Tater.
Tater.
Man's. Oh, wait a minute. He's here too.
Yeah.
So, what's everybody up to? We got 4 watching. It's Tater, Crystal, and Jess. So, whoever else, hello.
Hi. It's probably me because with the live chat going.
It's still daylight out there at you. Yeah, we still got daylight. Ain't that awesome? 7 o'clock and still daylight. Before you know it'll be 9 o'clock and still having daylight out there.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's right.
If it wasn't cold, I still could be flying right now.
For real. We get that. Get them freaking modules, so we freaking do. Love My Drones told me a long time ago. He said, "Man, you should be ripping outside your house with get that little thing like I do." That's cool. I watched it one time on his. I didn't say that in chat, but I watched how they were switching back and forth. Dude, that's pretty dope. It feeds it back to your channel or back to your screen. It's pretty cool.
No shit.
I can't wait to get that monitor in the mail, dude. I'm gonna have fun with that thing.
Oh, I hope it gets to you by Monday or hopefully by Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe the latest. I hope it gets there quick.
How fast mail is. Usually it's like sometimes like the next day or 2 days. It's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't blame a lot of people for not being here because if it's daylight and you ain't got the wind, I would be out there flying too.
Right? I'm just old and bones don't like the cold anymore, so.
The cold?
Well, actually, the notification just went out, so.
I can bear with the cold. The wind anymore? I don't know, man. Well, especially if it's chilly out. That wind just makes it that much more, and it just goes right to your bones. So I don't like that anymore. I'm kind of like, and I really got to push myself to get out there and do it.
I just got the notification too. That's weird. 3 minutes late on that notification.
It always is, really.
YouTube.
Well, here, I'm gonna see what they say.
Slackers.
I think they're down here now. The wind seemed like it has slowed. So what we got? Oh yeah, it says northeast 9 miles per hour. Oh yeah.
With all the crap that's done to my body there, Tommy, I'm old.
So it's 41 here. Feels like 36.
It was 36 degrees out when we went to go get pizza before the show.
I was smart. I texted Crystal on the way home and asked her, "Can we get pizza?" She's like, "Yeah," but like, yeah.
Mystery D.
Mystery, what's up, Brian? How's it going up there in PA?
It's probably cold.
I know you and Thomas are like what miles apart.
Hmm.
Probably you got sunshine. Thomas don't. So if everyone's like, well, everyone that's here wondering why Ray looks like Doc,
Huh?
that's
No,
because
not at all.
that's because Doc couldn't be here. He had something going on tonight. So yeah, I've been wanting to bring Ray onto the show. So perfect week to do it.
Hell yeah.
Probably like 40 degrees there. Damn. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, he's about 10 degrees. It's dropping now. They said it's going to get to about 26 tonight, but tomorrow it's going to be like 51 and sunny.
Third man, what's up?
Michael Reynolds.
Mikey. What's up, brother? Yes, North Philly. 2 hours. Dang, you guys are far apart then.
Oh, yeah.
Phew. D is north of Philly and is 2 hours from Pittsburgh.
And
Damn.
Philly is like here.
So he's closer to me then.
Is like here.
Gotcha. Fordo in the house. Welcome, welcome.
What's up, Fordo? Woo! What's up, buddy?
Doing good, Mike. How you doing? I know you've been flying in whoops and Mike.
Oh, we got Birdman.
Bird of mine.
Birdman up in the house.
I think we got I think next week it's supposed to be another little cold front coming. I think hopefully that's it. I say I think, hopefully. I'm ready for some 90-degree weather now.
I don't know about that, but
All right, Michael, I'll do that. I'll hit you up after the show on Messenger, brother. You ain't ready for 90s yet, man? What?
I'm a hairy beast. 90's just cutting it a little too hard for me.
I know. I just told him I'd get a hold of one later. Yeah, I feel you on that, I guess. See, I'm not a hairy beast, so I get that a little bit.
Yeah, man. This shit connects down here.
It only gets worse as you get older. Just tell you, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, yeah, I do know. I'm noticing that. It's just changing color. It's getting a little lighter, like white.
Right? So, guess what we're going to talk about this week? Actually, a good topic. I'm going to do a video for the NoobTube, but that's totally two different channels, so I can talk about it over here. You guys ever focused your camera lens on your quads? And if you did, and if you don't, most people don't worry about it because it is a pain in the nuts to get it dialed right in. And I'm gonna try to show you this.
Definitely is. Before I got my new goggles, that I couldn't fit my glasses in my other ones, so I would actually focus the lens to my eye problem.
Exactly, and a lot of people don't even realize that. So if you're having trouble like seeing out different goggles and all, you can actually, just like Ray said, you could take the goggles and then in trying to put something in the goggle, you could actually break your camera lens loose. I'm gonna up my screen here and show you. I remember what button to put in there. So your camera lens, I know most know this, but most might not. It's got a jam nut on here, and then you can loosen the lens. You see that? So that's how you normally, focus it. You put your goggles on and then twist it to what's better for your eyes. But what happens is, if you see, this one don't have much play in it, but you can see that little bit of wiggle right there. I like to hold like it up like that and then do it. And you see there's no wiggle at all.
Right. What's up, Reaper? Reaper X in the house.
Jeremiah, what's up, brother? So when you turn and you're focusing and you just keep a little pressure on it, it makes it so much easier. So then when you're there, you can kind of just hold your finger down like this and then take that jam nut and just turn it, all the way in. I kind of use my fingernail so I keep some nails, and then turn it all the way in to where you're at, and then kind of just give it a nice twist, and it locks it right in. And it's kind of like one and done. You don't have to keep because I used to do it. I used to crack the thing loose and crank it in and then tighten it down and then be like, hold the hell up, break it back loose. And you guys know this frame makes it easy, but when the frames are setting back in there, you're not going to want to keep having to put with that thing. Oh, my apexes are terrible. The jam nut stuff way back.
I got a great example for that. It's a bigger camera, but and a way bigger lens. You absolutely can't be getting up in here to do that because you have no wiggle room whatsoever. Even from the side, you can't even get it.
Savannah's Adventure, welcome. But yeah, so that's something that just throughout time, trying to see if I missed any. Jeff Freestyle in the house, welcome. I lost my YouTube.
What's up, Jeffrey? Savannah's, what's up?
But
so Michael deleted his Facebook and Messenger because he's been hacked. So I told him to hit you up in your email.
Okay. OG in the house, True Drone Reviews. Man, I seen you cruising on that e-bike. That's the next best thing, bro. He's cooking it, man. He's cruising through the parking lots. getting it. And he's like, this thing does 18 mile an hour. I'm not sure if I want to go that fast. Let's go today. But back to the camera lens. I just like never used to mess with that. So I thought when you bought a camera from, brand new, you're like, okay, it's focused already. It is focused to the guy that did the camera, to more or less his eyes. I know they have like a spec that they do it on anyway, not like you put goggles on and focus everyone. But always focus your lens, and you'll see a world of difference. I kind of do it, for instance, like on my bench, kind of where the blue mat is, and I'll focus it on that wall back there. And when I can see that drone network crystal clear in my lens, like I can look at it looking at my eyes, without being in the goggles, usually I'm like pinpoint on. And you guys see how I do the proxy. I get real close to things and all that. And it makes a world of difference. So that's what I want to cover this week on kind of bench talk. And then I have we'll let Ray. Good.
To add to that, sometimes people have that issue of it coming loose after a few bashes and it loosens up. What I like to do is take plumber's tape and wrap around the threads.
Yes. And if you actually do that, that'll take out the wiggle on adjusting it in the first place.
Yep.
That'll kill that right there. Now the jam nut, I might watch because how cheap some of them are. You ever noticed how some of them are real thin and crack at least the least little bit of?
Run cams are pretty cheap wise for that little nut part. I noticed on the Foxeer Predators, those are definitely a lot more beefier. And I'm pretty sure if you really want, you could probably find one that's like aluminum or something around the same diameter that's aluminum to go on there.
Michael said you don't have to get up with him. He's got something for you. He's going to send you. And don't forget to welcome in Adam Jeffrey Stowe.
I did, Jeff. Plummet in the house.
Yeah. Saw Plummet in a second ago.
I looked up them
TDR
Orca goggles. They're just crazy looking. They're like some kind of like, I never really looked. I saw them before. I said something to Brian too. I saw them before, and but Shane had bought a pair, and he wants to send them in, and wants me to go through them all and figure it, put the module on and get them figured out and help them out with them. But they're kind of like, I don't know, Elon Musk shaped. What was that truck called? I kind of like got that.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, whoa, they're crazy looking.
There goes Plummet again.
We need super chat. Oh man, hey,
hello.
we do it all for this, bro. We love you though. We appreciate you.
Orcas look badass. That price, man.
So he sends it to Facebook, the Drone Network. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. No TDR, not. That's not for man. I tell you. From what I've seen people destroying that thing, I tell you, I would really hate myself. If someone said, hey, do you want to fly this?
Carbon fiber a lot stronger than plastic.
Because, the way I fly, I like to get real close into things and dive into things. Oh, my God. Nip something with that thing. Oh, ball game. And I hate to say that, but it really is. It's like, the frame, I don't know what they did on it.
I really thought they would have went with even if they made like a carbon fiber, carbon fiber like shell itself, the molded or something from carbon fiber, even if it was that compressed carbon fiber that what's his name's drone's made of, Stingy. I think he had that.
Yeah, okay, I got you right. I'll be drone in the house.
What's up, Dano? Woo! What's up, buddy?
That scooter does move, doesn't it, Tommy G? That thing, I'm telling you. I told Crystal, I said, I think I see myself needing one of them. She goes, yeah. I was like, I know, they're like $2,000. She's like, I said, it's cheap transportation though.
That's about where Brian spent on his Uniwheel, man. He spent like 23 or 2,400.
That thing cruises. His buddy Brian, oh my God, this guy's nuts. Gets on
That thing goes 43 miles an hour.
and he looks like he takes it to 43 mile an hour. I'm telling you, he was.
I told him to.
It's weird to see just a person on, like, he's just like, it looks like he's like, I mean, just standing still and just like, shoo. I would kill myself on him. When we were up in Baltimore, we went up there last weekend with E-Drone, and we walked around. I got to show you guys my mask, too. I have a really cool mask. I showed you already. So this kid was sitting out there on a walk, and he had sitting there, and I was asking him, and he said, dude, since he's had it, he's broke more bones in his body, broke his collarbone. And he was naming off his bones. I'm like, what didn't you break? He's like, I don't know yet. I was like, he said he still rides. He said now he's kind of scared of it. I was like, yeah, I bet you are. But them things, I would kill myself on one of them.
It's not for me. I'll stay in the goggles. I mean, it was fun chasing him, dude. Carnage, I actually had to keep Carnage above 50% to keep up with him on certain spots in that straightaway by the college.
He was cooking, dude. He was cruising.
He was.
I thought so too, OG. I thought they would kind of put the plug in the kind of arms and then kind of have like a carbon fiber maybe inlay into it that kind of
Mr. JRC in the house.
Stuck in the drone when it locks in, it kind of gives it some kind of this way support, kind of. Mr. JRC's in the house. What's up, brother? Baduga, look at this guy.
Oh, Baduga awake?
Oh yeah, that's why we went to 7 o'clock. It'd make it easier on Baduga and others that are in the UK and that area because it's late over there. So look at Jeff. Go, Jeff, brother. I'll tell you what.
I'm still hiding in the corner.
I see you ripping on the one wheel, Jeff. It gives me the balls to. Next time I see somebody, I'm like, can I try this thing? I might end up in the hospital.
Then the next time we're live, Chris is going to be sitting here like this, all casted up.
Brian came in.
Tried that one wheel.
Brian came in so hot at the last pack when I landed. Took my goggles off. So he's coming around, and he went to lean back, and he just went boom. And to think he wears full on motorcycle crotch rocket gear on that.
He has to.
Yeah.
You gotta have those like skaters use the pucks on their hand when they kind of go down, because your natural reaction when you go down is put your palms out. That's the first thing that usually tears you up.
Let's see if I can do this. He's got a nice helmet too that he got for that. That thing is crazy. I actually was fun to coordinate us taking footage of him. Well, me taking footage of him flying, and because you know how big the college in the front's got that big like 8 style freaking circle that you can get some speed on that thing.
Yeah, and like I said, that would be real fun. That's like as fun as chasing a dirt bike or 4-wheeler. At first, if someone said chase me on a 1-wheel, I'd be like, really?
What?
Then seeing that thing go, it's just like, holy shit.
All right.
Bikes, he'd be out there passing the e-bikes up.
Look at this thing. Let's see if I can get a good shot of him. There we go. Yep, right there. All right. Let's see if I can share this.
It should let you share it.
All right.
Brian said you follow the dude on the 1-wheel. What'd you say, hon?
Oh, okay. I see.
That's right, Jeremy. I was trying to. When I said that I would break and kill myself, or break my neck and kill myself. I was thinking, wait a minute, somebody did break their ankle. It was Preston. I remember that at the Rampage. Yeah. Chuck it, FPV in the house. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy.
Oh, let me turn that down a little bit. Raw footage, so it's just.
What do you want me to do? Just go back and forth?
My EC not sinking.
He's got
yes,
the
dear.
Yeah, you could go wherever you want.
Oh, there we go.
and
Look at this thing, dude. Like, seriously, absolutely
coming down this.
geared
You know what I'm
up.
saying? That's kind of what I want to get.
I want to slow down before I hit that water at the end.
Or go the other way around.
All right, let me skip through a little bit. Let me.
Ready to go?
There we go. Oh, too far.
Look at that. That's so crazy. This dude in there.
Dude, look at him. He's just out.
Yeah.
Like that was. I burnt like at least 5 or 6 packs chasing him.
That is cool. They got a sign. Look at that.
Like cruising, dude.
These people are probably like, what the hell? wet ground and everything. Don't get it.
But yeah, all right. Well, now how do you stop this from sharing? There we go.
That was dope,
Yeah, that's crazy.
dude. I'd hit a rock and we'd have a good story to tell.
Was that John leaving? Later.
What is it?
Catching up on chat.
Later, John. Be good, brother. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Him chasing that. But so I got another thing to show with all you whoopers out there. What's up, my guy? Q. Whoa. What's up? Welcome in. Am I saying your name wrong?
Yeah, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, but what's up?
Whoa. Maybe Quo. I don't know.
It's a Q.
Welcome. Appreciate you.
QW.
Yeah, we
Chuck it.
Ray, come on in and help us out this week. My Skidio beacon finally showed up. I'm going to the inspired. Oh, that's gonna be dope.
That'd be cool. I just read that from TDR.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's up? How you been? It's been a long time. So you're gonna hook up. You're gonna put the Skidio beacon on your solo and then get it to follow the solo. Oh, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be a good video. I'd like to be behind the Skidio following it. So what's up, B? It's been a long time, man. How you doing? This is actually my nephew, guys.
Oh.
Quo.
What's up?
The name up, but
I would
whoa.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Would it be
So,
me? I would say it's Quo.
So let me show you this, guys. The ones that fly whoops. This is thanks to Tommy G that's in the lobby here. So he was flying just his whoop. I give him a whoop and he was running it. I gave him some packs with it. I don't have any of the 1S packs here, but he was running them. He was getting, I don't know, barely any time with it. He'll probably chime in here and tell you his timetables. So he ordered some new batteries. He flown it a little bit better, not much. So one day he got looking around with it, I guess, and then come up with it and noticed that if you kind of look in there, just try to get it to focus. Probably don't want to focus.
Nope, there a little bit.
You see the 2 prongs. Let's get up closer. Let's force it to do it.
There you go.
Push it in.
I can see it pretty good now.
So you see the 2 prongs in there. If you're having time issues with your batteries, take a picture of that. It's the best way. Looking at something small, the easiest way is take a picture with your cell phone a good bit away and then zoom the picture in with it. And then check out your terminals. If one of them look like they're tarnished just a tad bit, that's going to be your problem. He replaced the cord and dongle in there, and then it instantly, I think, like I said, I don't remember the time, but in tremendously difference with it. So it must have been getting warm and then just taking the efficiency away of the battery itself, because you know those 1S batteries that don't take much to pull current from them. So you got your camera going, everything else going on it, and then you got this not wanting to, you know, give you a good connection, and that's definitely a time killer. But yeah, he figured that out, and that's awesome, because a lot of you out there probably fly with that and being like that, and it's we always
RC crazy.
RC crazy, what's up?
B said he saw
Eric?
your drone videos. Pretty sick.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I went from gaming into doing the drones, and you see where I'm at, and
Yeah.
kind of like a game. You kind of just you don't get the little badges and stuff. Man, I've told so many people about the times we've had on Xbox 360. He was not a kid to be messed with on Xbox 360. I can tell you this. It was fun times. Russell still games. My son, he's still into it, but I kind of went into this world, man, and just I think I found my calling. Like I was okay at gaming, but this stuff, man, I build them and everything. So, but
Yeah, a little piece of sandpaper. Reaper X said
oh,
that would work.
Probably even smaller.
Look, stick your hand in and say hi.
You
Because
see,
I know little B ain't so little
Chris.
either. Oh.
what's that?
Reaper X, it said a little piece of sandpaper too
Hello,
on the
Badooga.
inside of it. Scrape it up. What's up, Rusty?
And Ray. Hey, I'm getting that patch, so you should be getting that sometime soon.
You're the man.
Quick.
You're awesome, brother.
Awesome, Reaper. Little piece of sandpaper. Reaper got something fun to chase. He's got that little side-by-side thing. That'll be fun.
B went to pieces.
Oh, that was fun, dude. They're fun to chase.
What part was that, though?
You don't get badges. Yeah, right, Brian. Right, TDR. You don't get badges. You get to spend more. That's yeah. That definitely goes with all this.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But no, it's fun. Like gaming was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Spent hours and months and years into that stuff. And then I still got my accounts and stuff, but I don't know, just going to this, man, putting them goggles down, getting into this thing here. This is just one I'm not one of Daily Flyer, but you get into this thing, it's like your own jet fighter at that point. And let's face it, none of us in here will ever afford our own jet fighter. It's awesome look and dream, but the legal part of it and everything, the black market, we can usually get anything, but that's a bit touchy to find. So this to me is the
I'm
next
sure
best
if we
thing.
could combine all of our knowledge and pull together
Well, I can
with
know
a
where
hell
some
of a
parts are at.
GoFundMe, I'm sure we could either buy it or build it.
I like building it.
Oh my God, can you
No man's
imagine the
getting old.
project?
I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning making things and tinkering with things. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, it is, man. It is fun. And what grabs my attention of it is where you take a bunch of parts in a box, and the next thing you know, you got something out here that can run, just to be fair, 80 mile an hour from that. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And I don't know, that really caught my attention because I was the speed demon. I used to like being on the dirt bikes, riding the wheelies, jump in them, and oh man, I'm telling you, when I hit over 40, my old bones said, we can't do this. We're going to have to figure something else out. And the quad just takes the beating unless you hit yourself. Other than that, you're pretty good.
No, I never did that before.
Remember Hot Dog, that video he had? You ever see that one where he come around the shed and smacked himself? He come down the field. I don't know if in your head if you have his layout of like where he lived and how he used to fly in that field.
Yep.
Well, he come down that field, and you remember he come down the field and the shed was off to the right. He's standing, I guess, behind that, like trying to break the wind or something. He literally comes ripping down past that thing. Woo! Boom! Dude, smacked straight into us. So I was like, oh.
I've been there, man. I didn't hit myself like that, but let's just say way back when, Razman wasn't used to air mode and to that bounce and throttle shit.
I got you on that, Jeff.
So Razman came to land underneath a pavilion, and it went boop boop, and it went all the way up my whole right side, sliced my ear, leg, arm, and I was passed out on the floor, waiting for my girlfriend to pick me up.
Damn. So I was when I first started flying. It was actually the first time I met Doc. I had quad blades on, the 4-finger blades, right?
Right.
I crashed and it broke one finger off of it. So he's like, "Oh, that thing still won't fly with them?" I was like, "Oh, of course it will." Not realizing that we had broke a prop on the front loose. So I set it on the picnic table in front of me, and I'm standing there like this, and I gotten used to taking off without pulling my goggles down first. So I take off, look at it, make sure everything's doing good, and then I'll just let go of the sticks and I'll pull my goggles down and we'll get into it. Well, that day that's what I did, and thank God I did. When I armed that thing, it just come full backwards at me like this, and I acted on impulse. I guess it was just like bow, bow. Man, I hit that thing. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been in fights before, hit grown men, and that thing hurt worse because I guess the force of it coming at me like this, wide open, and I punched it. I tell you, there's times that I'll be sitting there like this, and Crystal's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "You remember when I punched that drone?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "I still feel that." That thing hurt, and did it tear me up, man? It tore me. So when I punched it, it rolled down me, and it tore me all up here. My fingers, it was all busted. My knuckles up here. It was crazy, man. But look, the way I looked at it was, this thing here is already ugly, and we couldn't take a hit in here.
No, can't make the face look any worse than it already does, man.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. I'll definitely send you a set too, bro. The little nut sacks that hang on.
I was getting ready to tell you. I was waiting for you to stop talking. I'm over here cracking up because I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna be miniature.
I'm gonna show y'all something that Jess sent me. Ray's one man.
What is Mystery talking about? What tail or foot next to me?
Huh?
I don't know. Mystery's talking about some tail or foot beside me. Where?
What? Let me find this.
Not
This
a
is funny.
tail or foot. A tail or a
A
foot.
tail or a foot?
Here. Behind.
Hey, remember what state Brian's probably in too? Not me, Pennsylvania.
That? Oh, that's the wall of death of batteries. You don't want to. Those are batteries.
1,000 lipos sitting on his windowsill.
Those are dead batteries from 2016 to now.
No, the other side. Behind you, on the other side.
That?
His left, so everything's going to be flipped. Remember, the screen flips itself.
Well, this is, I don't know. The window? Here, look. Window where Jess is, because she can poke her head around the corner.
Or it may have been a tail.
I hope you get the feeling better, Michael, instead of your medical issue.
That means
That?
Jess, Zoe, or Danielle.
Jess's head.
It's Jess. She's like right there.
So here's what she sent me.
That's cool. I'm gonna get them for your new Crocs, babe.
I wear Crocs all the time. She straight sent me them. I'm like, no. That's crazy. But yeah, easy to print something like that and hang off the drone all day.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Nice.
Fee, I appreciate you stopping in, man. It was nice catching up with you a little bit. The Browns to the Super Bowl area. Well, don't fall in. Be good, man.
Really?
Night later.
Really seeing
Nice
Jack
to meet
and
you.
Rose?
I don't want to say your name wrong. That one's a hard one.
Whoa. Croc nuts, right, Jerry? That's pretty cool. I gotta admit that would be fun. That would be pretty cool hanging them off of the quad. They actually, if I ain't crazy, they stopped them from putting them on the trucks. I know,
That'd be great for this.
they have pickup trucks and shit.
Have them hanging real long and saggy when you're at a pitch angle.
But
Carnage is a set.
crack nuts the other day.
Yeah, remember Chuck when I said it? I said, yeah, freaking Jess showed them to me. Big old pair of nuts hanging off the Crocs.
What are you doing, Afro?
I've seen them before with Thingiverse.
There's so many things on Thingiverse.
But you know me, mine ain't gonna have a fancy buckle. I'm gonna take a zip tie.
Double A in the house. What's up?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Elvis in the building.
Say you call?
Acro's in the building now.
Oh, I love that rabbit. He was munching on that slice of pizza, bro.
Was he? He was taking advantage of Crystal's pizza earlier, guys. It was crazy. She gets it and he jumps up there and she's got her iPad in one hand. She had something in her other hand. I don't remember. And then he jumps up there and he looks at her. He's like, she just got done with set the pizza down over there, and she picks it up, starts letting him eat a piece of the crust. I think he ate more than she did. All right, I think Ray has a tip he wants to share with us. I wish I could
do.
Screen, but
I do.
And you cannot. You don't have the functions across the bottom, do you?
That's as big as you can go.
That's as big as I can go.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Come on now, this is supposed to be FPV related now. All right, let me get my screen adjusted here so you guys can see what I'm doing and get some more light. All right. How's that? Everybody see what I'm doing?
Yep.
All right. So now, us pilots that like to abuse the living crap out of our motors and get them really dirty, and they tend to get grimy and nasty inside your bell and on the bottom of the motors. I'm not one for pulling the bearings out to replace them. So instead of doing that, I take a Q-tip, some 3-in-1 oil, and I dab to the Q-tip. Just get the Q-tip, but don't douse the freaking bearing with it. That's too much. Just get the Q-tip enough where it's saturated in there. Oh, look, that's where this hype train burnt up. Can you see that?
That and the pilot.
Doing it with an old one, but it works. But so yeah, you got your bearings. You just clean it up, man. Just take a Q-tip, get it in there. Both get it really good, wipe it. Don't leave too much on there. You want to clean up the excess oil of it. Get it nice and clean. Move it around. Now, the Q-tips I use, they actually fit down the. Well, maybe not. There we go. In the center to clean the backside in between the two bearings. Pull it out. Wipe any excess oil. Soak it up so it's not splattering all over everything. Same backside. The backside is pretty damn dirty. And new Q-tip. A little bit of oil. Oh, that's just a little too much oil. That works. All right, backside dirty. Just a little bit in there, same deal. Go in the center, get it really good in the middle. If you want to pull your bearings, you can do it. You can do this with the bearings pulled too, but cleans up pretty nice. This bell's pretty messed up, but I wish I had a dirty, decent motor to do, but I already did mine. But it cleans up, makes it smoother, cleans the dirt, and any rust buildup from water drying out from splash or whatever, or dunking, or definitely do it if you dunk it. Dry it off, do it right away. But yeah, I do this with all my bearings for the motors and for the RC bearings and stuff. Good little tip and trick that I've always done. I've got a set of motors from Chuck-It that were completely gunked. I mean completely gunked. And he can testify to that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just clean up whatever extra oil's in there if there's too much, and just let it sit. Spin it, let it sit, and they should come free and clean really well.
Nice.
Keep my little oil mess up right there. But
John, you broke it in 2 days.
what do you break?
You got a heli in. He said I broke it in 2 days.
But yeah, that helps your bearings out really well. I mean, the 3-in-1 oil is great. Cleans it, lubricates it. I literally use that shit on everything, like Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah.
Chuck
Look, I
said,
even clean this motor up, even though I know it's burnt.
Chuck got me in that tapatía.
Yeah, that's what's good on eggs. I like that on eggs.
It is really good on eggs. I'm with you on that.
But these motors here, Chuck will know. Chuck will tell you these motors were crap, and he was just like, "Here, take them, kill them, put them on a basher, do something with them, extra set." He gave me like 2 sets of them. I brought them back to life, and I'm still beating the piss out of them, just with the 3-in-1 oil and the Q-tip on the bearings.
And if anybody knows Chuck, that's pretty impressive. That there's anything left in them.
Yeah, definitely.
hold on. Out of the crew,
Double A's and
I think you're
MD,
the last
man,
one that's
cool.
caught something on fire, aren't you?
Yes, Ray catches stuff on fire too.
No,
Yeah.
but you're the last one that's caught
Yep.
something on fire.
I sure was.
Was I? Did you burn your? Yeah, I did burn after your Falco. Didn't
No,
I?
wait, no, I'm wrong.
No.
I'm wrong.
Ray did.
No.
Chuck torched the toothpick after that.
Yeah,
Oh, he did, didn't he?
yeah, he did have hazmat.
I know. I kept it. Where did I put it? There it is. So this is bat what? I got batch number 1 or batch number 2 of this thing. I was the first person to burn the H7 up.
That thing got torched too.
Torched.
Sweet.
But
Actually, I just tossed it off the picnic table down in with the old batteries the other day when I burnt my Mamba. Woo! We had some barbecue.
there's another one.
Still ain't built that thing yet.
Well, now I got my decision on the 3 VTXs I was going to try. Now I can order them and
Sorry to hear.
that one's definitely going to be getting that Tramp Nano because it's a very, very tight build.
But you guys ain't never had one catch fire on you. Oh my God! You wait. It will happen. There's no. Well, it won't never happen to me. I promise you that.
You can't get away from it.
When mine did it, I was happy. I was like, yes. You know how long I've been flying and have never. I had I plugged in and had my floss one time was going through a bunch of that stuff right when he burst in ESCs. That's scary. Plug it in, boom.
Hold on. Here's one that used to catch on fire a lot for me. Simon K.
Oh my God, yeah. But Shamanka. That's all day. All day.
You had Rusty plug in?
Yeah, one day I wired up this quad and I turned around and was joking with Russell. I'm like, here, plug this thing in, and I don't have the nerves to plug that thing in. I said hopefully it don't smoke. Literally, he plugged that thing in, all 4 ESCs just started a smoke show. He's like, why would you mess with me like that? I'm like, I didn't think that thing was gonna smoke either. The ESCs were marked backwards. We got our money back for them. All the ESCs were marked. It was actually more than that because I had 2 sets, and I was like, do I try to buy the other ones normal or reversed because they're marked backwards? But it was something else going on with them. Chuck, I remember that celebration. T-Rex cut his head off. Ooh, Jeremy's talking about it. You see the one guy with the heli, I forget his name, on YouTube. He does the dance in that thing, a monster one. That thing come around and smacked him in the back. Dude looked like he was a shark. Looked like he had shark fins or the breathe. Oh my God, dude, it tore him up. I said, there's no way. And people I saw when it would happen, they were like, so are you going to get out of the hobby? Of course. That thing just took half my body off.
That couldn't pry me away that easily.
I don't know, man. That's worse than a donkey kick. But that's why I don't mess with helis. Because I'd have to mess with the big bad ones that do the whole grass cutting and
Yeah, the gremlin, the full size fucking gremlin. the one blade is like 3 feet long.
I'd beat some ass off of me. I'd be as skinny as Ray before y'all know it. They do kill people, dude. Really, that thing is scary. Like, you think the drones are scary? No, these things are toys compared to those things. I couldn't even imagine like seeing like one in person do that. Like, just the videos are scary enough, and it's just like, whoa, that thing's moving, dude. Like, it's.
You see those really good pro ones, and it's just like, and then slicing like a centimeter away from the concrete upside down.
I hear you, Tater.
No, I am not into that.
Yeah, right. And I heard, what was it? Ford told me, Joe Ford, he used to be in the helis and the planes. Every time you crash, he said it just costs you so much. Like the quads, we put like what? Sometimes you're lucky to get away with $12. Sometimes less than that. Sometimes a little bit more than that. But he's like,
Yeah, you're not playing with something that costs $4,500.
yeah, and the big ones, dude,
do
thousands. Oh, there's a guy actually I met in the park.
You tip that the wrong way. You tip it the wrong way when you're landing. It's done.
Oh yeah, just exactly, just that little bit of and that blade catch that ground, it's over with.
I like my tumbly wumbly fucking landings with the quad and just have to put a new set of props.
Every time.
You enjoy that turtle mode, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Turtle mode is
I'm wishing the RC truck had it too.
I watched a guy earlier with the RC truck talking about that. It takes a rustler, just stomps it from the ground, dude. It just does a complete like backflip. You can see he had mad power in it. Then it was flipped on its roof. He tries the turtle mode. It goes, roop, roop, boo, and blows the rear right out of that thing, dude. I was like,
No, I want a servo with something that's gonna pop it over, not kill the tranny.
Exactly.
But
no, that's good with the motors because the trick you do, because I've done that too. I got the pin that I showed you before with the little needle on it. That's okay, but to actually pull it apart and do what you do, I think is a little bit better.
yeah,
Gosh, Rick Roll. Crystal must have
Rose up in the house. What's up? I mean, doing it with the pen is good for like quick on the go maybe, but like you want to get a deep clean. Pull out the Q-tips, get the oil, clean them out, do it right, spin them around, make sure it's loose, take the bell on and off, and make sure you're good to go.
And what makes it really good nowadays is most of your motors have screws in them nowadays. If it was the clip, I would say screw cleaning that motor, let it burn. Cause
I'd only end up cleaning the bottom one instead of the one inside. I'd give up on that. I hate C-clips.
They're terrible.
Dude, what is it? Racer Star is famous for C-clips.
Double A last week too. I didn't realize that. So anybody that your name was white, because y'all know I usually run blue up in here. But Crystal was one in last week trying to put John blue in, and she
I wiped out a few by accident.
She hit like
I didn't know who I wiped out.
Backspace and just. I was like, whoa. So I've got you back. I didn't realize Double A was. So I was like, oh, hold up, he's white too. I know you're white. You know what I'm saying. You needed to be blue. So none of these scoundrels will take you out. There's Helly's MLI back in there.
Oh, man.
But, all right, guys, it's 7:50. I know Crystal has some news. don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
News?
Uh-huh. Because we're going to have to cut it out at 8 tonight because we got to run to the store. Gotta get Acro some kale, so.
Before I get mugged again.
And I want to check out Ollie's before they close, some flooring stuff. I want to keep up on.
What was that?
Russell.
Why?
I'm going to sit in the background, enjoy the news, enjoy a slice of pizza.
Ooh, same here.
Look, Ray, the same here. And again, if anyone's wondering why Ray's here and not Doc this week, Doc had something going on this week, so he couldn't make it. So me and Ray, we talk like every day. I can't get rid of this guy, so
I'm annoying him. I guess this is his way of getting me to be not so annoying.
so we decided, and we've talked back and forth, and we're gonna go ahead and bring him to the show. He's always been good on stream, always had good things to talk about with the drones, so just another added part to it, and welcome him in. He'll be here next week, and as long as he wants to do it. Now Crystal's breathing on my neck, I feel it.
Yeah, I'm watching. I see her.
Come on. Watch me pull the chair out when she sits down. No.
Sorry, one of the kids just came in.
Next week, Chris may be in a body cast.
Oh, also, let me say this before she starts the news. We as of June are going to have drone light shows in Ocean City, which is like 15 minutes. Never mind.
I'm going to mute myself now.
What the hell?
News. It wasn't me.
Yeah, you kind of got like a short little blippy blop there, but yeah, I do not have a quote unquote news story on that, but our local news has brought it to our attention that starting this summer, Ocean City, Maryland is going to be hosting drone light shows. I'm not sure if it's going to be Intel style or something different. They have had laser light shows in the past. They are discontinuing them. They are going to be in what's called Northside Park, free to the public. All of the activities down there that they do for tourists as well as locals are always free in that aspect. So keep your eyes open because the first drone light show or test drone light show that they have, somebody's going to be there. So it'll be on this channel as soon as it hits June or July, depending on how things go with COVID and all of that and the states. You know how it goes. You kind of play it by ear, but that has been announced in our local area. So we will be covering that in the very near future.
Drone light shows. I can't wait.
As you can tell, right? And in other news, all right, guys, I told y'all before, and I'm going to tell you one more time. Drones are now becoming a bigger threat to bald eagle nest. That's a no-no. We at the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service know that eagles are fascinating and fun to watch, and absolutely fascinating to photograph. I speak from experience. Sometimes eager wildlife enthusiasts take their observations a bit too far, though. One emerging threat to eagles and other wildlife is an increase in harassment from unmanned aircraft systems, commonly referred to as drones, quadcopters. Yeah, they've got us all labeled this time. We need your help to keep the eagles safe as they nest and raise their young. Take a few moments to learn what special protections eagles have under federal law, how you can view them safely, and what to do if you see someone harassing eagles or other wildlife. Bald eagles are more than conceptual symbols of freedom and strength. As a population, they have rebounded from the brink of extinction. In the early 1960s, there was estimated to be as few as 417 nesting pairs in the lower 48. By comparison, there are now 9,700 nesting pairs today.
Okay,
While the eagle's success is partially due to very strong environmental laws, it's also due to their tenacity and adaptability as a species. Today, they can be found in almost every state and thriving in all sorts of habitats. Even though the eagles are no longer an endangered species, they are still protected by several federal laws, including the Bald and Golden Eagle Protection Act, the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, and the Lacey Act, as well as other state and municipal protections. Eagles, including feathers, parts, nest trees, as well as their winter or nighttime roost, are all protected by federal law. Even with all of these protections, eagles still suffer from harassment, especially during the stressful time of nesting. Drone use and other invasive human activities can cause breeding pairs to abandon the nest for the season. This is an actionable offense that can result in heavy fines and even prison time. While you might think of eagles as independent and solitary by nature, they are actually incredibly vulnerable, especially while nesting. You might not realize that courtship and nesting starts much earlier than any other resident or migratory bird. While the breeding season varies regionally and from year to year, it can begin as early as November and December in southern areas. Eagles in colder climates typically begin building or improving their nest in January, and they're laying eggs in February. Males and females share the parental duties, from incubating eggs and feeding young to protecting the nest and teaching fledglings to find their own food. It's essential that we give the eagles a respectful distance during this time, and that we're thoughtful about how our actions may impact them. Eagles and many other raptors are territorial when nesting and may and do perceive drones and other loud equipment as a threat, resulting in serious consequences, from lost energy defending their nest and egg failure to eaglet death and potential injury to the adult birds. And I'm going to throw in here the possibility of losing your drone. We've all seen the videos of the eagles attacking the drones and stealing them. It's not worth it, guys.
Bitch, better
Yes,
unplug my battery first.
they are absolutely
Wow.
beautiful, but stay away from them. Don't fly the drone straight up to the nest and try to get the shots. Don't dive the tree that they are nesting in. It's not worth it. If you're seen, if you're caught, the fines are ungodly. Okay, you think the FAA fines are bad? No, you've got state, you've got local, you've got federal fines. It's not worth it. Believe me.
We have a lot of them here too.
Get a long range lens.
Oh, there's a lot of bald eagles up here.
Yeah, this coming from someone that shoots eagles all the time.
With my camera. Not my fault. In other news, all right, guys, don't shoot the messenger, but I am going to bring it to your attention.
Uh-oh.
It has come out. The FAA has announced the new effective dates for drone rules. Why am I bringing this up? Because they've already pushed them back slightly. The FAA has announced the final rules covering remote identification of unmanned aircraft systems, UAS/drones, and drone operations over people will now go into effect on April 21st, 2021. The original effective date for both rules was March 16th, effective 60 days after they were published in the Federal Register. According to the FAA, the date was pushed back to afford the president's appointees or designees an opportunity to review the rule and allow for consideration of any questions of fact, law, or policy that the rule may raise before it becomes effective. The remote identification of unmanned aircraft rule requires drones in flight to broadcast identification and location information, along with requiring similar location data from the aircraft's control station or takeoff point. Unmanned aircraft operating at FAA recognized identification areas, FRIAs, as we also know them, are exempt from the remote ID requirements. While the remote ID rule goes into effect on April 21st, operators will have 30 months from the date of the rule was published in the Federal Register, which was January 15th of 2021, to comply with the new regulations. Hear me loud and clear. You have 30 months from January 15th, 2021 to comply with the remote identification of unmanned aircraft. The operation of small unmanned aircraft over people rule applies to Part 107 operations and includes provisions for flights over people, over moving vehicles, and at night. In addition, it requires the remote pilots to pass an updated initial knowledge test or complete an online training course prior to operating under the new regulations. The FAA has said that the knowledge course and training course will be available on April 6th, 2021. Guys?
So what's 30 months from that?
2 years and 6 months.
I got 2 years, 5 months, and 364 days to get it done.
So, 30 days,
Lord.
or I'm sorry, 30 months. 30 months. 30 months. Don't shoot me. I said the wrong word. 30 months from January 15th, 2021.
And is that for the remote ID again?
That is for the remote ID of unmanned aircraft rule. You have 30 months from January 15th, 2021 to comply. In other news, Colorado State Patrol is now using drones to speed up crash investigations.
I'm an outlaw.
Crash scenes can be dangerous for first responders and motorists and can lead to extended delays as traffic comes to a standstill or is rerouted. But the Colorado State Patrol is now embracing a new tool to make the investigation process quicker. Now, you'll see CSP using aerial drones to map out the impact area. Crash scenes are also crime scenes that require securing and collecting evidence for legal and insurance purposes. In 2020, the Colorado State Patrol investigated more than 3,500 fatal and injury-related crashes. To better investigate these crashes, this year, dozens of troopers across the state are becoming certified operators of drones and cutting down the time substantially in turning crash scene reconstructions. Captain Daryl Alston said, "We can now do it in minutes instead of hours." So, by using these drones, what exactly is the state police going to be looking at? What's so important about this is we are going to be able to get so many more data points than in the past to be able to completely map the entire crash scene. All of the evidence, the fluid splatter, the tire marks, topography, roadway design into the crash reconstructions. And this is going to change This change is going to benefit the Colorado State Patrol in many ways, but it may also benefit you. Think of all of the data they will be able to give the insurance companies and how quickly it can happen. There will be no more, I'm not sure, I don't know. If you're in Colorado,
I want one.
that information is going to be there. It's going to be there very, very soon. And no more sitting there forever while they're doing the reconstruction or being rerouted miles and miles out of your way. Yeah, that's his new mask. He had to go play.
Yeah. Voice activated. Gas mask. Oh.
That thing is dope. I want one.
You
They're
never
nice.
know. Right? Tell him, John. Serious news time. This man is never serious. Are you kidding?
Hey, the mask was giving her like that was like synthesizer stuff there.
It was perfect.
With weed emblems and all of them. They're bad. They have the Maryland flag one. They have a bunch of them in downtown Baltimore. $25.
Chris turned into Scorpion.
You are.
Well, guys,
Like,
get
that's
out
the new
there.
rules. And fuck shit up due to the new rules.
Enjoy our hobby and send it, damn it.
Send it.
I don't care what the weather is, there's no excuse. You all have been flying long enough that you know my saying, use the little guy. God forbid, ladies, forgive them if they happen to get it attached. It is a pain in the ass. It does come out. And yes, you can use that to your advantage. Hear me loud and clear, ladies of the drone pilots.
Ratchet, that's right.
If they get this caught in your hair, use that to your advantage. They now owe you. They owe you. Although,
Or put your hat on.
if you want to be protected, wear the hoodie. It's just safer. If you don't have that little guy, get on the sim if the weather's shitty. If not, get outside, enjoy the fresh air.
Drive your
I don't
RV.
want to hear it's cold out there. Yes, it is. But you know what? Tomorrow is the first day of spring. Get out there, enjoy it, send it,
I didn't know that.
embrace our hobby.
Yes, tomorrow is the first day.
It's going to be beautiful here tomorrow, too. It's going to be like 51.
And we're going
See, Mother Nature's cooperating up north. Hopefully she'll cooperate everywhere.
Does that mean they got charge packs?
Yeah.
You got 30 months to be a minuscule, burn it to the ground. Just remember, within those 30 months, the last day you must register and do your stuff.
Hey, don't shoot me about the FAA shit, okay? I bring you to your attention. That way, it's out there, all right? Yes, there are some lawsuits. Yes, there are some shit going down. Who knows, okay? They've gave us deadlines before. You know who fell through on those deadlines? The FAA, not us.
That's right.
So who knows what's going to happen in 30 months, okay? Yeah, we all know that the government cannot get their shit together. Truth, period. And I know we all can agree on that. They set the deadlines and they can't
I'm in that sub 250 already. I got a couple
meet up on them. So hang loose, guys. But until then, enjoy our hobby.
There's my sub 250.
Exactly. Send it. There you go. Like
Revert back to going to this.
go get some sunburn on
Exactly.
your high knees, okay? Or up here. Or I mean, you all know you're gonna have sunburn right here. Okay? This is gonna be your white stripe. And it's not gonna be from sunglasses. It's gonna be from FPV goggles.
Goggles.
Oh, big old burn mark. All tan here and white right here.
You know it, it's gonna happen.
Charge them up.
Get
there.
used to it. Get some sun on it now.
Hell
Get
yeah.
a light little
Well, if you shave your head like me and Chuck and them, man, we're gonna have the band from the thing too around her skull.
Believe
The
me,
strap
John,
burn.
it will change quickly, my dear. It will change very quickly.
You ever think it's gonna start getting green for us? Yeah.
Well, Chuck, if you want to fly bare-assed, I mean, who am I to hate? Who am I to judge? I'm not. You know, hey,
I always said getting blowed and trying to fly a PB would be a very interesting thing.
We got plenty of fields out in the middle of nowhere.
Can you hit gaps while you're?
and on that note, until next week, guys, get out there, enjoy our hobby. We love you all.
Night all.
Next week. Thank you so much, Ray,
Peace.
for joining us. Can't wait for next
Exactly.
week.
Awesome.
No problem. No problem. It was awesome.
And Bob, don't forget Bob.
Yep,
Yeah,
can't
There,
forget
there's
Bob.
Bob.
He's on the wrong side.
He's just so attached to Bob.
Ass backwards cameras. I hate
Yeah,
them.
I did. I hate the camera thing.
That's right. Get flying or Crystal's going to kick you in the katush. Get out there and enjoy our hobby. Until next time, guys, we love y'all.
Peace.